Going on, fellas? Welcome to the stream. I apologize for hopping on a little bit late. I'm just dealing with some issues with my. Um, oh, that's great. I'm dealing with issues with my Wi-Fi. It's been tweaking out all day. So if I somehow, if the stream crashes or goes offline or whatever, that's the reason. I apologize, but yeah, the Wi-Fi is just not great today, unfortunately. I'm gonna get myself hooked up here, but let's see what we can do. Do that. Let's get ready. So, welcome, by the way, everybody, to the stream. This will be a watch along for the Contender series, and yeah, the Contender series is just starting up now. Nothing is started yet. I'm just trying to get myself hooked up here. Let's see. Yes. Apologize, fellas. I apologize. I don't know why it's not working. A lot of technical issues today. A lot of technical issues. Um, but yeah, we got a decent card today. I don't know how many prospects are on this card that are perceived to be legitimately good, but man, this is so annoying. Apologize. I apologize. It's connecting to my computer for some reason. Oh man, what a nightmare here. Yes, I apologize. Oh man, why is it not connecting to this thing? Fuck. It says it's connected. So connect. Hmm. My God. No way. Just not working. I don't know. Just not working. I gotta get, wired headphones for this going forward because I always have the issue where it would just it would switch to the computer, and then it would switch to the iPad. Because how I do my watch-alongs is I have it live on my iPad, watching, and then I'll obviously, stream on my computer and react to my computer, but because of, the AirPods just keep switching between the 2, it always, like, fucks it up. It's kind of annoying, but, um whatever. Um, let's see. But anyways, boys, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining. Obviously, this will be a part of our daily stream where we'll, do a watch along for this contender series. We also on Sunday or Saturday, I should say, we are doing a watch along um, for the UFC Paris card. So that should be fun. And yeah, we got some good streams coming up for you boys. Um, yeah, just it's just not working. Literally just not working. Uh, but let's see. Let's see if we can figure it out here. Is there by the way anybody in chat? I don't know if there's anyone in here yet, but um what's up? Hello. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Um but does anyone know if this card is going to be any good? I'm not sure personally. Let me get myself set up. Let's do timer. Let's do that. Nope, not that. Let's do this. That's then. Um, let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Here we go, fellas. Just getting ourselves hooked up here. Um, it still doesn't work. Um, let's see if that will make it work. But yeah, we're ready for the card. Obviously, they're just talking a little bit about some of these fights that are coming up here, and we'll as soon as the fight starts, obviously this card. Um, but we'll see. Obviously, I talk about this all the time, but going into these cards, I don't really have any um, understanding. Can't hear anything. Let's see. It's just great. Oh, it's yeah, it sounds bad. Oh man. Um, let's Is that better? Chat, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's see if that helped at all. Yeah, all right. That works. All right, I should be good. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully you could hear me well. But yeah, we're kind of just waiting for this anyway, for the stream to get going. Anybody joining in late, I apologize. I'm just dealing with a lot of issues with my Wi-Fi today all day. So just in case of the stream, crashes out or whatever, it's because of that. But yeah, we're getting to the first fight of the night here. I'll have my timer set up whenever the fight starts. Where can I see it? Do you have any link? It's on ESPN. If you have ESPN Plus, you can watch it for free there. It's Dana White Contender Series, obviously. So that's where you could watch it, unless you have some other. There's also other platforms you could watch it on if you would like, but that's the main platform that you could watch it on. But yeah, they're just doing the promo here. In terms of any news from the last time we spoke yesterday, there really hasn't been much. Obviously, we're kind of just looking forward to the UFC Paris card this weekend, which is it should be good. It should be good. The main and co-main are definitely going to be very, very fun. And honestly, the rest of the card is as well. It really does feel like we haven't had a card in forever. And I think in part for why that is because last week or a couple days ago we didn't have a card, obviously, and then the week before that was UFC China, which was super early in the morning. So most of us probably didn't watch the card or didn't watch the full card if you're from the US at least. So it really does feel like we haven't had a card in forever. So that's kind of why I'm excited for this weekend for Paris, alongside with the fact that it looks to be pretty good. And yeah, and obviously we got the Contender Series today. We'll be doing our little watch along whenever this fight gets started. They're just doing the promos right now for the first fight of the night, and yeah, I believe they're also walking out. Joshua, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. This is part of obviously our watch along for the Contender Series. Hopefully, we'll be good. Going into these, I always say I don't really know a lot of these guys, to be honest, and I don't know if you guys do either. But just out of curiosity, if anybody knows, is there anybody on this card that's a highly touted prospect or somebody that we should look out for, or is it just a bunch of lesser known guys? And we'll just see, I guess. I guess we'll see. The first fight of the night. Let's see. The first fight of the night, McMillan. It's going to be a featherweight fight. We'll see how that one goes. So we got a featherweight fight to start out the night. Then we have a flyweight fight. Flyweight fights are usually pretty fun, highly skilled, very fast. Then we have a lightweight, middleweight, and the main event is a welterweight bout. So hopefully we got some good fights in store for us today. Unfortunately, the last time we did a Dana White Contender Series watch along, it didn't turn out that great as the card actually turned out to be pretty bad. I believe there's only one good fight. Susarkayev was the only good fight on that card, I believe, from what I remember. and he obviously got a contract. But hopefully, we don't take that bad fortune into this week. Hopefully, this week is a good card overall. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see, fellas. We shall see. Um, but yeah, hopefully everything holds up here in terms of my Wi-Fi. It's been really annoying all day. Literally, I don't. I think it's. I'm assuming it's an issue with the Wi-Fi provider because it's literally been fine. Then it would cut out for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Then it would come back fine for a while, and it would cut out. It's just really annoying. So, just in case I cut out, that's the reason. Um, but here we go. We got the boys walking out. McBoyan versus McMillan. Let's see what we got. Obviously, a featherweight bout. Unfortunately, there's no heavyweight bouts in this card. I talked about it a lot, but I would like to see more and more heavyweight prospects added to the UFC. Obviously, a lot of these guys at the heavyweight division are not going to be that skilled, and not many of these guys are going to be able to compete, or any of these guys will be able to compete with Tom Aspinall. But I think how the UFC should probably do it at this point, because clearly it is a problem, I think they should just look to add as many guys as possible, honestly, and see what sticks. I don't think it's a great time to be selective with that division. Yanni the Greek's bet is marked in to win at -170 against McMillan. I realize that Yanni's picks are always minus money, literally always -170 or higher, which is interesting in my opinion for a betting strategy. I don't think that's a great betting strategy to always bet on a pretty heavy favorite in a lot of these fights, but that's what he's been doing, and I don't exactly know how he's doing, but maybe it's going well for him. Maybe on definitely looks like a friend of O'Malley. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Actually, is he? Yeah, he actually might be, because I think I heard that one of Sean's friends are going to be on the Contender series. I don't know if it's actually him. Maybe it's not, um, maybe it is. It does look like he would be a friend of his. The Greek always has bad bets. Yeah, yeah. It seems like he always has just odd bets. I don't know if he's hitting them or not. Maybe he is hitting them, but as a general principle, I feel like it's not a great idea to, um, bet on heavy chalk most of the time. And it seems like every time I see Yanni the Greek make a play or give us a play, it's always -170 or higher, which I don't think is great. Oh yeah, this is Sean O'Malley's friend. Yeah, it actually is. He's walking out with Sean. Rick Allen, let's go, brother. Welcome to the stream. You got 2 BTC yet? I don't, unfortunately. McMillan's a friend of mine. Oh, okay. Okay, you're saying okay, yeah. Yeah. Definitely looks like he's a friend of his as well. I've heard some things about this kid. I heard he was pretty good, but I guess we'll see. He is the underdog, I believe, in this fight. Yeah, he's a +140. He does look like he's pretty big for the featherweight division for sure, which usually is an advantage. Bro, have you got to Times Square? Yeah, I've been there a few times. I don't like it that much, but I've been there a few times, yeah. What about you, Rick? Have you been there? But here we go, fellas. Get into the first fight of the night here. David McGoyan versus Tom McMillan. McGoyan's only 21. McMillan is 27. McMillan's pretty big for featherweight, 6 feet. Yeah, I've been there once. What part in MSC do you go to? Like East Village, usually. Well, I don't go to the city that much, for me honest. Usually, the only times I go there are to go to fights or to go to Knicks games at MSG. That's usually the times I go. But I don't go that often. Here we go, though, boys. First round getting started. Nice leg kick from McGoyan. McMillan's on the pressure here. Shot, very nice shot. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful shot from McGoyan. Very good, very nice reversal from McMillan. Back to the feet. Nice leg kick from McGoyan there. McMillan's definitely under pressure again. This time he stuffs the shot. Has a hold of his neck here. They're saying that Tommy's one of his most dangerous positions is his front headlock. Kind of just in 50-50 position here a little bit. McMillan appears like he's trying to get to the back here, but McGoyan's doing a good job at avoiding that. Kind of just in a weird position right now. Nah, I feel like Greenwich Village. No. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't go to the city that much, honestly. Both these guys stand back up. Leg kick misses from McGoyan there. So funny how a lot of these Sean O'Malley guys, they're all super skinny. It's so funny. Spinning attempt comes up short for McGoyan. Leg kick gets blocked from McGoyan. Nice. Oh! McGoyan stunned McMillan there. McMillan's on the takedown now quickly. Breaks. That's kind of a weird fight. Yeah, Tommy appears he doesn't have amazing striking. He's kind of loading up and throwing a bunch of right hands. That's really his striking game thus far. He's getting pieced up a little bit here. Oh! Beautiful spinning back fist there from McGoyan. Drops McMillan again, but McMillan's trying to get a takedown here. Oh, beautiful knee up top. McMillan is backing up now. Oh, nice right hand from McMillan. He gets dropped again. McMillan's got dropped like 3 times already. Oh, he might. Oof. That was close to being called there. McMillan's clearly hurt here. He's kind of just loading up on a lot of these shots. McGoyan gets on top here. Yeah, McMillan doesn't look great here. McGoyan's kind of all over him at this point. Landing some nice ground and pound shots here. McMillan is clearly very tough, but it just feels like his striking is not all the way there yet, to say the least. McGoyan gets to the back. Let's see if he can get his hooks in. He does. Wow, beautiful, beautiful work from McGoyan there. Just flowing to the back. The other thing is, that's interesting. It's very interesting, Rick Allen. Yeah, I don't know. Looked like a headbutt. Oh, guillotine here for McGoyan. He mounted guillotine here. This might be it. It's under the chin. This might be it. McMillan's clearly really tough here. I think he's going to have to tap, though. I think he's tapping, no? No, maybe not. I think he's going to be all right. I think he's going to get out here. Yup. Wow. Beautiful for McMillan getting out of that. It's a joke. You done that. I'm not paying attention, bro. I'm watching the fight. My bad. My bad. McGoyan's got his hooks in here. Nice left hand there from McMillan. Not a lot of great things from McMillan here. The only thing I will say is he is really tough. Oh, man. Oh! What happened there? Now McMillan's on the front headlock here. Nah, he doesn't have anything there. It's the end of the first round. Yeah. Definitely McGoyan around there, but good toughness shown for McMillan. He could have got finished multiple times in that fight, but he stuck in there. McMillan is a dog. Yeah, he is. He hasn't shown, like, anything, like, great yet or anything like that. His striking appears to be not there, and even his grappling doesn't appear to be that great, unfortunately, but he's really, really tough. He's sticking in there. The fact that he's still in the fight is pretty crazy. I think he got dropped 3 times. And yeah, the headbutt, I don't know, it might have been. Um, I didn't see it. Yeah, McGoyan had a guillotine, then he had a mounted guillotine, then he dropped him 3 times in the round. Pretty incredible for him to survive that, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, he's fine. The doctor's checking on him here. I think he's fine. Yeah, he's good. All right, getting into round 2 here. Here we go. Start of round 2, fellas. Yeah, 0 skill 0 skill, yeah, yeah. I agree. But listen, that can get you to a certain spot. A lot of times, guys that are more skilled than other guys tend to gas out, or not always, obviously, but there's definitely occasions where they'll gas out, and the guy with not as much skill can pull away because of his grit. We'll see what happens here, though. McMillan does need to work on a lot of things, though, grappling and especially striking. But let's see what he can do here. Definitely is very tough. Oh, nice right hook there and the break for Magoyan. Nice right hand again for Magoyan. It is a little surprising seeing somebody who trains with Sean O'Malley have this level of striking, though, I will say. Right hand lands for McMillan there. Yeah, that's his problem. He's winding up from far away. It becomes very easy to read, but he landed that right hand that last time. Nice check there from McMillan. Got out of the way of that leg kick as well. Shot from McGoyan. McMillan's on a front head choke here. Headlock, I should say. Let's see if McMillan can get McMillan can get a Darce here or potentially move to the back. This has kind of been the success of McMillan just getting in this sort of position, but obviously he's not really doing much damage from this position or really threatening that many submissions from here. McGoyan is cut up though, I guess from one of those right hands. Potential Darce here. Oh, beautiful job from McMillan there, get into the back. From here, I would like to see him land some ground and pound shots. Good job from McGoyan though, getting out. Threatening some submissions here. Gets out. Just difficult for McMillan here to get any sort of control, and McGoyan just gets right back up. God. No, I'm good. I'm good. Welcome to the stream, though, bro. Oh man. Yeah, that's the problem with McMillan. He keeps loading up on a big right hand. It's very easy to see. And if McGoyan would just step back and throw a right hand of his own, it's very easily counterable, if that's a word. Another right hand lands. The right hand is landing though for McMillan. It's really all he's doing on the feet, just loading up on right hands. But yeah. Can you send a link to watch? It's just it's ESPN Plus. I don't have the link, but nice knee up the middle for McMillan there. It's on ESPN Plus. If you have it, you can watch the Contender series. Um, McGoyan's trying to turn up the pressure here. McMillan is fighting a lot better in the second round compared to the first. He's landed a bunch of big right hands. Nice knee up the middle. Oh, beautiful right hand. McMillan lands a beautiful right hand there. I think McGoyan's a little bit hurt here. Shoots in for a takedown. McMillan stuffs it. Some nice knees up the middle here. Right hands and knees is what McMillan's doing well here. Oh! Was that a drop or no? I kind of looked away. Who won the first round? McGuigan. McGuigan won the first round. Second round is McMillan's though thus far after not a great round in the first. At least I think it is this round. Loaded up on a right hand and a left hook there that comes up short for McMillan. He's really got to set these things up a little bit more, to say the least. Both guys appear to be pretty tired, to be honest. But who can push through more than the other guy? That's the question. Both guys load up on the right hand and come up short. These guys gotta set up the strikes a little bit. It would really benefit them. They're both tired. They just set it up a little bit more. The first round, I would probably say it's 1-1 going into the third. I think that was a McMillan round. Very, very nice comeback round for him. The first round really didn't go his way at all, getting dropped 2 or 3 times. Um, he was in deep on a couple submissions. So, yeah. McMillan got JDM faced with a trauma. Let's go. Yeah, he kinda does. He kinda does, actually. Oh, man. I I don't think either one of these guys are UFC level, unfortunately, but they're both going for it. McMillan is ridiculously tough. That's hilarious. I really see the JDM face now that you say it. He really has it. You just gotta have the JDM nose that's like this, and then it'll be a perfect image. Oh, shit. Let's get into this. Going into round 3. What is this? That was weird. Corner was talking. All right, whatever. And it's round 3. Let's go. Right hand lands for McGoyan there. Nice jab for Tommy. Oh, nice right hand for McGoyan lands there. Nice lead elbow for McGoyan lands once again. McGoyan appears to be a little bit fresher here. Decent jab from McMillan lands there. Nice leg kick. Nice right hand counter though for McGoyan. Oh, nice right hand again. Now McMillan's on the pressure here. Breaks and backs up. Oh, nice right hand lands for McMillan. I can't believe these right hands are landing. There's literally no setup, and it seemed to be very obvious, but they're landing. Threw it again, didn't land that time. Nice jab there for McMillan. Yeah, he should throw more jabs. Nice sprawl there. Stuffed a takedown for McGoyan. Ooh, beautiful hook to the body for McGoyan there. That was a hard one. McMillan looks like he's a little bit gassed here. Oh, beautiful knee up the middle for McGoyan. Very nice body shots from McGoyan in this third round. Left hook up top. Nice right hand for McMillan lands. It's just like a gritty fight. There's not that much skill in this fight, if we're being honest. It's just a gritty fight both ways. McMillan is starting to flurry a little bit here. Nice jab, right hand. A nice right hand again lands. I can't believe these right hands are landing. But very gritty performance from McMillan thus far. Nice jab from McMillan lands. He's landing. He's definitely landing a lot more than he was earlier on. Nice leg kick from McMillan. The volume of McMillan is certainly higher in this third round. Nice jab again. Ooh, nice right hand from McGoyan there. That was a hard one. Oh, man. McGoyan is swinging for the bleachers on that uppercut. That came up short. Oh, spinning elbow lands for McGoyan. Didn't really do anything, though, to McMillan. Both of these guys are tired here. Who can push through more? It seems like McMillan is pushing through a little bit more here. Oh, Nice left hook. Oh, beautiful uppercut lands for McGoyan. Nice jab. McGoyan looks like he's breaking. Yeah, he does a little bit. Nice jab from McMillan. Takedown stuffed. That's going to be tiring for McGoyan there. More knees from McMillan there. You would like to see. McMillan, I feel like should be on the gas a little bit more as well. He keeps backing up um, after these clinch sequences. Oh, nice job there from McMillan. McGoyan is definitely tired here. Seems like if McMillan really, picked up the pace a little bit more here, he could start to pull away. Oh, beautiful right hand lens for McMillan. Seems like McGoyan might be hurt. Maybe, pick up the pace a little bit if you're McMillan. Nice leg kick, nice right hand counter from McGoyan. Nice jab for McMillan. Jab like right hand is landing all day for McMillan. Nice right hand lands again. Spin comes up short for McGoyan. That was a little bit too obvious. Left hook kind of. Oh, nice right hand there. Ooh. Oh, he's hurt. He's clearly hurt. Keep going. Instead of picking up your hands, you should go here. McMillan has him hurt, it seems, and he keeps throwing his hands up. Nice jab. Oh, man. Stop picking up your hands. You got to go for this. You can get the finish. Nice jab right hand from McMillan. McMillan's yelling in his face. He's clearly winning this fight. McMillan's got to go here, man. He can get the finish. Oh, beautiful knee for McMillan. Couple weak shots here. Nice knee up the middle. That's the fight. For some reason, I feel like McMillan's going to get a contract here. I feel like he probably shouldn't, but he was gritty. He was gritty. Dana was happy about it, it seemed. So McMillan definitely won the fight. I will say that. Great grit shown from McMillan. In terms of skill, he does have to work on a lot of things, but that certainly could come. But very, very gritty. Yeah, you're right. Very, very gritty. Good win for him. I think he clearly won the fight. I think it would be a robbery if they don't give it to McMillan here. Rounds 2 and 3, he won after having a really bad first round. But yeah, that's kind of what I was saying before. For some of these gritty guys, the first round is probably not going to go well for them usually. But as the fight progresses, and if they're still there, which McMillan was in this fight, just by being there, you start to gas out your opponents, and it becomes easier to land, some shots. And for McMillan, as the fight progressed, he was starting to find a mark for that jab right hand. And that right hand was landing constantly. I mean, look at the highlights. That right hand was landing constantly, especially in the third round. Both need to go to the doctor. Yeah, they do. Both guys took a lot of damage. McMillan round 1, McGoyan round 2, 3, especially round 3. Dana was happy about it. You think McMillan would get a contract from that? I feel like he probably shouldn't, but Dana seemed like he liked the fight, maybe. But I don't know. That guillotine hurts my neck watching. Yeah. Who they give it to? Yeah, they gave it to McMillan. They had one scorecard as a draw. I guess I can kind of see that. First round being a 10-8. I mean, he did drop him like 2 or 3 times. I guess I could see that. But yeah, they gave it to McMillan. 2 of the 3 judges' scorecards, majority decision for McMillan. So I think that's probably right. Yeah. Dana will give him a contract. Yeah, I think he will. Dana seemed like he was happy about the performance. I think he probably will. In terms of how good he's going to be in the UFC, I don't think he's going to be great, but I think he'll get a contract. And who knows? Maybe he can make some improvements. But yeah. But I guess good performance overall. Very gritty performance. Good performance. Good performance. Who do we got next, fellas? We got the flyweights next. Let's go. No, yeah, this guy's definitely getting a contract. Dana says unbelievable fight, incredible. He's definitely getting a contract. Yeah, that guillotine's insane. The way that he got out of the guillotine was very unorthodox. I don't know if I've ever seen that, but very tough to get out of that guillotine. And yeah, the kind of the story of the fight was his toughness alongside with his jab right hand, especially his right hand. There was a bunch of times where he's throwing naked right hands and they were landing clean. A couple times where he threw a jab right hand and a left hook to follow it. So he did some good stuff in the fight for sure. And at the very end, he was really pulling away at the end of that third round. So good performance overall. He'll get a contract. And we move on to the flyweights. Tommy says he was able to shut down the wrestling. Solo level though needs to work. Yeah, he would. I agree. He would get butchered in the UFC. Someone with better cardio, someone that's a little bit more technical on the feet, or even in terms of his grappling, I think would probably pick this guy apart at this point. But obviously, he still has time. Yeah, a fight like this is probably going to make you better. So he still does have time to make improvements. He is training with Sean O'Malley. I would assume if you're training with a guy like Sean O'Malley, you'll be able to work on your striking ability. Sean, for whatever you want to say about Sean, he's a great striker. So having a guy like that in your corner is and training with every day is probably a pretty good thing. So we'll see what type of improvements he's able to make. It's kind of funny that he has the hair and tattoos of Sean O'Malley. Oh, and by the way, Yanni the Greek's bet lost there. Yanni had McGoyan at minus 170. It turned out to be a terrible bet. Outside of just the chalk and minus money, the fact that it was even a close fight, means it's a terrible fight. If you're betting on someone at minus 170, you would expect them to clearly win the fight. So yeah, pretty bad bet from Yanni, but I feel like we've seen a lot of terrible bets from Yanni. So what are you gonna do? Says he's down to fight anybody. I'm sure after this performance, he's gonna have some time off before he fights in the UFC, but he'll be there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure how they employ him, but yeah, I don't know. Have you ever seen him make like an actual really good bet? I can't remember one if he has done it. I don't know. Um, but yeah, just another bad bet to add to the list. Got a little promo for these flyweights. We'll see. We'll see how they look. I guess I have to temper my expectations a little bit for some of these guys. Some of these, you know, when I'm watching some of these guys, I'm kind of almost expecting to see like very technical striking or technical grappling or just really good fighters. But obviously, I have to temper my expectations a little bit. A lot of these fighters are not going to be great, or some of these fighters are just in the early stages of their MMA careers. So yeah, that's kind of what the Contender Series is about. But we'll see. Flyweights are usually the most skilled fighters in the entire UFC. So we'll see how these boys look. I put together a video today about some of the prospects that I like a lot, unranked prospects that I like in the UFC. There's definitely a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys, and some of those guys come off the Contender Series. Actually, a lot of them do, to be honest. So there's a lot of good prospects in the UFC, especially the flyweight division for these boys. There's a lot of really good fighters in the flyweight division. Pantoja is the champion, Van, Moreno, Royval, Tyra, even Manel Kopp, Almabayev, Tim Elliott just got a win, Steve Urseg, Charles Johnson's on the come up. There's so many guys, and that's just the rankings. There's a lot. There's a lot in the flyweight division. Brazil. Oh, he's got a pickaxe? What the fuck was that? Oh, man. What do you do for work? I do cybersecurity, which kind of allows me to do these live streams. I work from home, so it makes it a little bit easier for me just to hop on these live streams. And obviously, I'm trying to make this. I'm not doing this just for the money. Obviously, I'm just it's just fun. But if eventually this could turn into something bigger, that'd be great, of course. But yeah, I just enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. But currently, my main job at this point is cybersecurity. But yeah, I just love hopping on here and talking to you fellas, doing live streams with you boys, and yeah, and even just making videos. They're fun. Obviously, I bumped it up to 3 videos a week, so that's great, and continue to pump out more as much as I can. But here we go, fellas. We got these boys walking out. Oh, Chapolin was on the Ultimate Fighter. Yeah, I don't watch it. I heard that the Ultimate Fighter this season was actually really good with DC. I heard it was good. I didn't watch it though. Very cool. And it's oh, that's great. That's cool, man. Congrats. That's pretty cool. It's always cool to own your own business. Um, and yeah, that definitely could be pretty lucrative. That's pretty cool. For what? 5 win streak, LFL flyweight champion. A lot of finishes on his record as well. Let's see how this boy could do. What are the odds for this one? It is pretty close. Chapolin is a minus 150 here. DC's here. Let's go. Antoine Ho. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Danny, your mom's a fun card.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's have these boys walking out. Trainer of or training partner of Medeiros. All right, let's see. Let's check Twitter if we got anything here. Let's see, fellas. Time living up to the high decision. Yeah. McMillan will get a contract. This guy said that they should sign both guys, McGoyan as well as Tommy. We'll see. We'll see. Yanni the bet takes the dog here. Ho, let's see. He's finally taking plus money on a bet. Let's see what happens. I'm sure he'll lose now. But let's see. I kind of feel like Yanni doesn't actually have any like the reasoning behind his reads are just, guys coming back to the Contender Series the second time usually win. Which I guess is true, but I feel like you should probably take it on a case by case basis here. Let's go, Gary Copeland. That's short arm Gary. Here we go. Get it started into round one. Michael J. Brothers fighting today. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's get into this fight. Nice body kick there from Ho. Head kick gets blocked. A lot of stance switches here from Ho. And chop lane as well. Guys are kind of just feeling each other out here. Leg kick comes up a little bit short for Ho. Head kick comes up a little bit short again for Ho. Just feeling each other out. Nice leg kick there for chop lane. Lands. Ho welcomes it on. Leg kick comes up short for Ho. Chopolin is really just, feeling his way through this fight, picking up reads, finding reads, and hopefully as the fight progresses, he'll start to act on those reads. Nice leg kick lands again for Chopolin. Gets out of the way of Ho's leg kick. Everything that Ho's been throwing thus far has just been catching air. A lot of him coming up short on basically everything, his kicks as well as his punches. So good defense thus far from Chopolin. A lot of stance, a lot of movement from both of these guys, to be honest, especially from Ho. Another jab comes up short. Oh, that was nice action there. Spinning elbow attack for Ho, I believe, partially landed. Head kick gets blocked from Chopolin. Nice body kick lands for Ho. Ho fighting the air. Yeah. He's coming up short on a lot. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Ho's going to get the KO. Let's go. Let's see. Down at the Greeks on Ho, so we'll see. We'll see how he does. Chopolin is starting to pick up the pressure here, but good movement from Ho here. Not staying still. Not being a stationary target. High kick comes up short from Chopolin. Oh, nice body kick lands from Ho, and he gets out of the way. Good movement thus far from Ho. Ooh. Ho reverses position here. Now he's on the clinch. Trying to find the takedown here. Good defense thus far from Chopolin. And right to say that, Ho gets a beautiful takedown there. Good work from Ho. Half guard immediately. Let's see if he can advance in position here. Chopolin did a good job getting back to his feet. Oh, beautiful knee. I don't know how much that landed, but beautiful knee lands for Ho. Ho's eyes a little bit cut up here from something. Nice leg kick from Chopolin. Oh! Spinning. Wow, that was crazy. Spinning back fist into a... Oh, they're going at it now. Chopolin's really going at it. Chopolin's got him. Oh! That was an illegal shot. That was an illegal knee, I think. That was an illegal knee from Chopolin. Oh, these guys are going at it. There's a lot of action going on. It's hard to even call it. Nice takedown from Chopolin there. Landing some nice ground and pound shots here. Oh, good ground and pound shots here. Ho is still there, though. He's definitely still there. Everyone's spamming spin elbow now, yeah. Yeah, they're literally just spamming it. Luckily, Ho didn't get more hurt. It seemed like there was a need to a grounded opponent. Need to a grounded opponent.
You would beat Ilya
That was an illegal knee on the head of a grounded opponent.
That's that. Chapolin had the neck momentarily there. Let's go. Good job from Ho getting back to his feet here. Step and elbow comes up a little bit short for Ho. Jab comes up short from Ho. And that's the round. Chapolin definitely won the round, I think. Yeah, that's an illegal knee there. That was a bad one. We're kind of lucky that Ho didn't get more hurt from that. That was a bad one. Oh, man. Yeah, it actually wasn't even close to him being up. Yeah, it was a Chapolin round, but there's an illegal knee in there. Oh, the ref is asking if he needs more time to recover, so he's good from the knee. Are they bringing? What is this? What's going on? I was given a warning. Probably should be a point taken off. That was a pretty bad knee. But all right, he gave him a warning for that knee. Big R and Copeland. Here we go. Round 2. Oh, kind of very late now. Chapolin here on the pressure, went for a spinning wheel kick, came up short. Nice leg kick there from Chapolin. Once again. Nice leg kick from Ho there, I believe landed. Chapolin comes up short with a leg kick. Now they're kind of just feeling each other out again until they go at it. Kind of what happened in the first round. Ooh, nice jab left hand there from Ho. Front kick up the middle, came up short from Chapolin. Nice body kick there from Ho. Body shots will probably benefit both of these guys pretty well, especially when they're going crazy. Nice leg kick from Chapolin there. Right hook gets blocked from Ho. Nice movement there from Ho, avoiding those shots. Oof. Both guys are just having trouble landing on each other. For Ho, he's doing a good job at moving. And for Chapolin, he's being pretty defensively sound at times, just making it hard for each guy to land on each other. Chapolin sprawls for the takedown. Chaplin's trying to move to the back. Oh, a little bit of a ninja choke here. Now they're showing Dana White in the middle of the fight. What is this? What's happening? All right. That was weird. They're just showing Dana in the middle of the fight. But Ho's in on a double leg here. Chapolin going for a switch. Not going to get that. The fuck is that? Dana White cam. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Chapolin doing a good job of getting back to his feet. Ho looking for the trip here. Trying to lift Choplin up, and they got a wizard still. Good job from Choplin holding on to that wizard. Now he's on the pressure here. I want to see Copeland there fighting, bro. Small unit. Let's go. Choplin gets a takedown here. Yeah, he always cracks me up when he's reffing. Couple nice ground and pound shots there for Choplin. Posturing up, landing a couple elbows here. Good shots, but also good job from Ho to move. This is a very closely contested fight. These guys are kind of have a lot of answers for each other. Now Ho just literally stands right up, Derek Lewis style. Now he's on the pressure. Ho's in on a single leg here. It's going to be difficult to get this, I think. Let's see. Maybe we'll get it. Just a lot of grappling here from both guys, but not really either one of these guys is able to have that much success. It's kind of just back and forth affair. Now Choplin's on the back, half on the back of Ho. Nice shots there. A couple nice right hands land. Choplin's thinking submission here. Isn't going to get it from that angle. Ho gets right back up, and he gets tripped down. Now Choplin has better position here on top. Let's see if he can move, if he can pass. But Ho did a good job at stopping the full mount there. Honestly, I don't know who won that round, boys. I have no idea, to be honest. Oh, beautiful elbow at the end there. Couple elbows, nice elbows from bottom from Ho. Honestly, I have no idea who won that round. Copeland versus PSM than Keith Peterson. I'd probably still say Copeland just because he's a beast, and also Keith Peterson's probably not going to have great cardio, or maybe he'll have great cardio. Carlos Prates is obviously is smoking 1 million cigs a day, and he's fine with his cardio, which is surprising. So maybe Keith would have fine cardio, but I'd probably go with Copeland, the legend. Choplin winning. Yeah, you might be right. Honestly, you're probably right. I thought he won the first round and probably won that round, I guess. I think Choplin 2-0. Yeah, probably. I would lean with that as well. Kind of a close fight. Ooh, big elbow lands at the end for Choplin. DC's there. DC's getting into round 3 here, fellas. Let's get this round started. Here we go. Round 3. Oh, no, match though he can manage. Yeah, it's a very close fight. It is a very close fight. I probably would agree with you boys. It's probably 2-0 Choplin, but it's very close. Round 2 is close. Head kick gets blocked by Ho. Nice body kick for Ho there. Nice right hand on the break for Ho. Maybe if I'm Ho, I would look to not grapple as much here in this round. Maybe look to strike a little bit more. Not saying that he's so much better on the feet. He got taken down pretty easily there by Choplin. Nice job. Choplin is kind of just now he's just got top control here. More skill than last fight for sure. For sure it is. Yeah, neither guy is dominating the other. It is a very, very close fight. But yeah, Choplin is just doing a little bit better, I would say. Obviously, he's got top position here. Yeah, Ho's going to really want to look to get back to his feet here. He's probably down 2 rounds. But even if it is somehow 1-1 going into this third round, he's not winning the round off his back. So he's really gonna have to look to get back to his feet. But he's got a triangle locked in from the bottom, which is a defensive position, which is probably something you shouldn't be doing. Let's see if he tries to get up from here. Will this win a contract though? No, probably not. I would say probably not, honestly. DC is coaching Chaplin. Yeah. Yeah, this could be a 30-27 if nothing changes from here. Probably would be a 30-27 for Chaplin. I feel like Ho's, it's easier said than done, obviously, but feet on the hips, try to get to the cage here, try to build a base. He's going for guillotine here. I don't think he's going to get this. He's really got to build his base and get back up. Now Chaplin's in side control here. Oh, beautiful explosion there from Ho, just literally getting up. Nice elbow up top for Ho. Ho's got to be in the pressure, I feel. Not backing up the whole time here. He's got to land something big on the feet. Nice leg kick from Ho. Is Chaplin breaking a little bit? Maybe not. Oh, Chaplin might be gassing out a little bit here. He went for the Peter Yan trip. He didn't get it. Now Ho's on top. If I'm Ho, I'd probably let him back up. Chaplin looked a little bit tired to me. Nice ground and pound shots here from Ho. Yeah. If I'm Ho, I get back up here. I think Chaplin is pretty tired here. Oh, triangle potential here. Nope, he's gonna get slammed. Oh, beautiful right hand for Ho. Ho's got to be under pressure more here. Nice jab from Ho. Now Chaplin literally just gets control very, very easily. That was weird. It was weird how easily that was for Chaplin. That's probably Ho's last opportunity, honestly, to win the fight. Let's see. Does Ho have one more explosion in him to get back up? We'll see. He's not going to win the fight from here, though. I was drowning right now. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Ho had an opportunity there when it was when they were standing. He was landing some nice shots, but he just got taken down very easily. From the bottom, he's landed some decent shots, but it's not going to win him the round most likely, and also I think he's down 2 rounds anyway, so he's not going to get a finish off his back. Very unlikely. But he's clearly more active from the bottom as compared to Chaplin on top. But yeah, he's not winning like this. So we're probably going to be here the rest of the round, the rest of the fight, and probably will be 30-27, maybe 29-28 potentially for Chaplin. Nice ground and pound shots here at the end for Chaplin. Ho had an opportunity there to get up. Not much time, but guillotine attempt. Round. Chaplin definitely won that fight. Whether it's 29-28 or 30-27, it's a Chaplin victory there. Definitely higher skill than the last fight, as Joshua said, for sure. But honestly, I don't know if either one of these guys get a contract. It was an okay fight, I would say. It wasn't anything amazing. But no contract here. Yeah, I would agree with you. No finish, and yeah, it just wasn't exciting enough, I think, to get a contract for either one of these guys. Nice jab there in the left hand from Ho. That was at the end. That modified ninja choke or whatever that was kind of nice. That was a nice takedown there for Chaplin. Let's see. See what the judges think about it. Assuming it's chop lane, it's got to be. $30.27. Yeah, that makes sense. Chop lane gets it $30.27. I think that's probably fair. It's probably fair. The judges were not filled in on the illegal knee, so I mean, listen. Obviously, Choplin would have won regardless, but that could have potentially played a big role in the decision. Ho really put his hand. Yeah, clearly didn't win the fight, but I guess I don't know. I guess it's a different feeling when you're in there. I guess I don't know. Oh yeah, he clearly didn't win the fight. Oh man. Yeah, the commentators are saying it's not going to be enough for a contract. I agree. I don't think he'll get a contract from that, unfortunately. DC talking to him here. Yeah, just the wrestling probably won Choplin the fight there, especially in the second round and in the third round as well. He was able to find his takedowns pretty easily with those nice trips. Dana didn't even talk to him. Yeah, he's pissed. He's pissed. Yeah, he's not getting a contract. What's his Fortnite pickaxe that he has? What is this? I don't know. I don't watch The Ultimate Fighter. His current flyweight champion. Actually, I think I watched this guy in the LFA. I was watching an LFA event not too long ago. I think he was on it, if I'm not mistaken. The fuck's Prof comedy? I don't know. Yeah, what is that? Oh, Chaplin is the name of a famous cartoon. Oh, does he have that little pickaxe? Is that what it is? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so I guess that's what it is. That makes more sense. Nice trips. Just talking about his wrestling, his game here. A couple of chokes in the last two fights that look very uncomfortable, to say the least. But good job from Ho for surviving, I guess. Let's see, fellas. What do we got here? Short notice. A couple fight announcements. Charlie Campbell versus Tom Nolan is on the UFC Perth card. That's not bad. Also, I've been hearing that it's going to be Arman Saryukian versus Dan Hooker. From what I've been hearing, that would be a really good fight. Apparently, Arman Saryukian is going to be fighting on UFC Qatar in November. So if they do Dan Hooker versus him on that same card, that would be a fun fight. If they do anybody versus Arman, honestly, it would be a fun fight, and it'll give us some clarity for 155. If Armin wins his next fight and we don't have a fight booked yet for Ilia Topuria, and Armin, yeah, obviously if Armin wins his next fight, it's got to be Armin at that point, you would think. So, I guess we'll get some questions answered soon. Mandel Nalo. Wow, 11 first round finishes, 13-3 record, 1 no contest. Let's see this one. Hopefully we get some good action in this next fight. Samuel Silva, 8 first round finishes. Both of these boys have a lot of first round finishes. Let's go, fellas. Get into this next fight. Are you boys watching Canelo Crawford, by the way? I know this is more of an MMA channel, but are you boys watching it? I'll probably be watching it. The next fight looks like a banger on paper. Yeah, it does actually. A lot of first round finishes between these two boys. So hopefully they go for it, but we'll see. Anthony Smith is the champion on paper, so we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. I used to like Chael. I can't listen now. Yeah, Chael is. Listen, whenever I watch a Chael video, I don't watch him that much, but if I ever do, like, I know what I'm getting at this point. He's just gonna like talk really fast, and he's gonna just say like literally random shit, whatever comes to him in that specific second. I don't think he even believes what he's talking about. So Chael is just like whatever. He makes up shit all the time about fight announcements, about anything, honestly, and he just talks about stuff that makes no sense. So. I think it's part of the appeal of Chael. I guess people find that funny, and sometimes I do. Yanni's 0 for 2 tonight. Yanni's next bet is on Nalo at plus 115 here. I'm sure he'll lose. The Yanni curses could potentially continue into this fight as well. We'll see. They should have They should have in stocks they have ETFs and they have reverse ETFs. They should have a reverse Yanni the Greek ETF. that would do really well. Is there any way to find his bets before the cards happen? Honestly, for future cards, maybe I'll look to just take the reverse of whatever he says. He hasn't done well. Yes, sir. Oh, to Canelo Crawford. Yeah, I'll be watching it as well, for sure. I'll be watching. I think it should be good. I'm a little bit of a boxing casual, but I do watch the big fights, and obviously it's a huge fight, so I'll be excited about it. Yanni 0 for 2 tonight. Yeah, we'll see. He's got the underdog here, so maybe we'll go 0 and 3. Let's see if he can do a reverse sweep on this card. We'll see what Yanni does. The thing about Yanni, though, is I actually don't know if he even knows who these guys are. I think what he does is it just goes based off of, historically, this guy would win on the Contender Series or whatever. Because in all his breakdowns and the reasoning for why he's picking certain guys, that's usually what he talks about. So I don't know. It kind of feels like that. But we'll see. Yanni the Greek. Myron Santos says he has a date booked and a fight booked for his next opponent. Which fight are you boys most excited about for UFC Paris? For me, I honestly I think it's probably the co-main event, BSD and Rufi. I think that's the fight I'm most excited about. The main event is super exciting to me as well. It's a legitimate number 1 contender fight. But if I had to pick, it's probably the co-main. Also, the Pitbull fight versus the newcomer. I'm excited for that one just to see how good he looks. Kieda, Pitbull's opponent. That's going to be a good one as well. So there's a lot of good fights for Paris. I never bet on people I haven't watched. Yeah. You think it would be like a common thing that people don't do that, but I hear it all the time, like with people online as well as some of my friends. Dude, there's just one friend that I have that doesn't watch MMA that much. Like he knows a couple things, but he really doesn't. He's definitely a casual. And he'll ask like, who are my plays for specific fights, whatever. Sometimes I give him my plays, sometimes I don't. But but whenever I give him my plays, he takes a play, and then when the fight's going on, we're watching it together live. He doesn't even know who's who. He'll be like, "Fuck, this guy's getting fucked up," and he'll be like, "That's the guy we bet on, the guy who's winning," and he'll think the guy that's losing is the guy we bet on. Like, there's so much of that going on. Honestly, that's a huge reason for why these sports books make so much money. People don't even know what they're betting on. They're just betting on random shit. Um, Obviously, they make money on guys like myself as well at times. It's very difficult to bet, but especially in MMA, anything could happen. But more so for guys that are like that just don't even know what they're watching. They're just betting on random shit. But but yeah, we got these boys walking out. Let's go. Silva gets hit a lot. Yeah, it seems like both of these guys are kind of brawlers, especially for Silva. Um, but we shall see. 11 finishes out of 13 wins, 6 knockouts, 5 submissions for Silva, 5-fight win streak. Cage Warriors lightweight champion. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Yeah, as you boys said on before, on paper, this appears to be a really good fight. Let's see how it plays out. Silva walking in here. But Mandel Nallo, that's the guy who Yanni the Greek bet on. I think Nallo's winning. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I don't know these guys, so we'll see. We shall see. Yanni's on him as well. Out of Vancouver. They're going to Vancouver pretty soon. If Nallo can get a win here, get a contract, maybe they throw him on that card. Who knows? But he's got to win the fight first, obviously. Let's see, what do we got here, fellas? Ooh, some of these body shots are sick from Kieda. I'm just watching some highlights from Kieda, who's fighting Pitbull this weekend. Body shots are sweet. By the way, a beautiful timed body shot is very nice to watch. Like when Pico was landing those body shots on the Roan, it's like very beautiful to watch, aesthetically pleasing. And I think body shots should be used more from a lot of these fighters. Honestly, they're very effective. But all right. Better get this fight started between Nallo and Silva. "36-year-old on the Contender series. That's interesting. He's got to move quick if he's going to get a contract here. Here we go, Jason Herzog. Is there any betting lines for Herzog? All right, here we go. Round 1. Nice leg kick there for Nallo lands. Another one lands for Nallo. Ooh, nice front kick up the middle for Nallo. Nice leg kick again for Nallo. Jab comes up a little bit short for Silva. Leg kick again. A lot of leg kicks landing for Nallo. Oh, beautiful front kick up the middle into a right hand for Nallo. Leg kicks all day. Silva is not checking leg kicks at all. They're just free for Nallo at this point. Front kick up the middle comes up short for Silva. Oh, maybe that leg of Silva is already a little bit beat up. He did switch stances. Another leg kick lands from Nallo. Oh, that front kick up the middle is money. Keeps landing. Another leg kick lands. You could already see Silva's his calf is a little bit mangled. Silva's reaching a little bit here. Came up short on a couple of shots, right hand, left hand. Nice body kick, lands a little bit partially for Nello. Silva's fighting out of southpaw here, potentially due to the leg kicks of Nello. High kick comes up short for Silva. Oh, oh! Nice left hand lands for. Ooh. Yeah, Silva's explosive, you can tell. Nice leg kick there from Silva lands. Nello's on the gas here. Right hand comes up short from Silva. Nice leg kick again. Ooh, that was nice. Leg kick into a head kick for Nello. Another leg kick. Silva cannot check leg kicks. They're really adding up here. I think they're already having an effect, but especially as the fight goes on, it's really going to start to have an effect. Oh, right overhand partially lands for Silva. Yeah, there's a real effect here. You can see Silva's not moving nearly as well as he was before. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Nello looks good, but he's kind of old. Yeah, what is he, 36? It's kind of crazy for a 36-year-old to be on the Contender Series, but let's see. I mean, thus far he's looking pretty good. Nice right hand lands for Nello. I haven't watched Silva fight before, but I would assume he doesn't like to fight in southpaw. He looks a lot more comfortable in orthodox. But because of the leg kicks, he's forced to fight in southpaw here. Right back into orthodox. Another leg kick lands. Those leg kicks are adding up. Big time. Oh, beautiful right hand lands. Oh, this might be it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Wow, beautiful performance from Nello. Really nice performance. He landed the leg kicks. Then eventually he was able to find a right hand, and he just crumbled his opponent, Silva there. Beautiful first-round finish. That was really good performance, actually. Now let's slicker, but Silva seems more powerful. Yeah. Yeah, that was an impressive performance. Good shit. Good shit. Really nice call. Good call. Good call. That was a great performance, actually. Just systematically broke down Silva. It was pretty clear that he wasn't comfortable in the southpaw stance, and because of that, in part, Nello was able to land a big shot set up by those leg kicks. Good performance. Good performance overall. Nello is yoked as fuck. Silva looked like Anthony Smith. He kind of does. Just a bald guy with that sort of beard. Honestly, he kind of does. Oh, man. Yeah, he was out cold at the end there. Nice performance. Damn, his leg crumbled. Yeah. He'll get a contract for sure. For sure, he'll get a contract. Curl like Anthony Smith. Yeah. I always find it funny how everyone calls Anthony Smith Lionheart. Maybe at one point in his career he was, but at the end, I felt like he quit a little bit. But yeah, from that angle, actually, from this angle, he does look like Anthony Smith. He says he's fine, so that's good to see. Nello broke his nose. Oh, did he? I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he'll get a contract. This guy's got to fight quick, though. And if he's good, the UFC's got to see it quickly because, yeah, he is 36. Yeah, it's a good call. He has a very systematic approach. He goes for the leg kicks until eventually he's able to land big shots up top. Let's go. Good performance. First round knockout. Either a broken nose or that's just crooked as fuck. Oh yeah, maybe a previous broken nose. Maybe it's got the obviously not as bad. JDM's nose is the worst nose that I've ever seen. I guess he'll fix it after he fights, but it's insane. It's like this, and then it's like this. It's insane. According to Guru's title, Rampage doesn't just him. I heard that actually. Yeah, for what? For being racist or whatever he said. I don't know. It just seems like that they're kind of gasping at straws. To be honest, obviously his son did something really bad, and I feel like he's just trying to take away the attention from it by bringing this up. I guess I don't know. But I don't know. Well, what could they sue him for? Yeah, obviously, Raja, what he did, he should be in jail. I'm surprised that he wasn't arrested yet. Maybe he won't get arrested. Maybe he'll get a slap on the wrist. I don't know. But I don't know. That right hand was nice from Nella. Book Nella for Vancouver. Yeah, that's what I was saying before the fight, and he got the victory. Pretty nice victory. He didn't really take much damage at all in that fight. So why not? Book him for Vancouver, and we'll see how he does on the card. Probably defamation. Yeah, most likely. But what did he even say? I don't even know what he said. Did he say something like bad or whatever? It just feel I haven't seen what he said, but from my perspective, I feel like he's kind of just trying to take away the attention. Maybe I don't know, but nothing against Rampage. Nice front kicks up the middle as well from Nello. Just a really good systematic performance from him. That head kick was nice. Put him on the Brazilian card with Charlie Alice if he's Brazilian. Let's go. Let's go. This guy's dead. What the fuck is that? Oh man. Nah, yeah, he's from Vancouver. Does he sound like Kamaru Usman or am I tripping? Dude, I feel like he sounds exactly like Usman. I could be tripping. He said Rampage got into a high speed chase and hit a car with a pregnant woman's gun 60 and she later on was, oh shit. Oh, so Rampage is saying that's not true, I guess. Yeah, that's not true. I guess it's fair game. Boys, this guy sounds like Kamaru Usman. I feel like he sounds exactly like him. Duff sounds like Kamaru a little. Blunt looks like a welterweight. Yeah, yeah. Olajaychuk. Who's fighting next? Is Olajaychuk fighting next? Yeah. We got Olajaychuk's brother fighting next. He's a huge favorite against Haag. When is the Vancouver card? Let's see if that's realistic. I think it is. Vancouver card is October 18th. Yeah, it's very realistic. Why not? Throw him on the card. He took no damage. Cesare Olajaychuk. Oh, it looks exactly like him. Former Fenn welterweight. What the fuck is Fenn? Also a southpaw like his brother. Oh, he trains with the Fighting Nerds, I'm assuming. I know his brother does, so I'm assuming he does as well. Would that count as murder? Oh wait, what? I'm lost. Would what count as murder? Big favorite. I'm curious. I could see Yanni the Greek's bet for this. This would be hilarious. Yanni the Greek's bet is Olajaychuk money line minus 350. I like the value here. These boys walking out. Yeah, he trains with the Fighting Nerds. Like a mix of his brother and Aaron Pico. I could see that. I could see that. Kind of does actually. The fuck is that picture? Oh, this guy's a former drug addict. Good for him for getting off it. At least Yanni got the last one. Yeah. Yeah, good play. Good play. It was plus money, I believe, as well. So good job. He's 1 for 2. Let's see who he has on this fight. I'm assuming I don't think there's really any value here at minus 350 for Olajaychuk. So I don't know. We'll see what he does. But maybe he does finish or something. Wow. First round knockout is minus 115. Rip off Joe Dirt. Let's go. Let's go. A little rear naked choke there. Good stuff. Yeah, I believe this guy's a grappler. Good stuff. Good stuff. Rip off Joe Dirt. Theo Dirt missed between Theo Von and John. Yeah, I can see that actually. I can see that. Let's go. Nah, he's a lot bigger than his brother. I'm curious to see if he fights very similarly to his brother. I kind of feel like he will, but we'll see. Southpaw style, landing big overhand lefts, straight lefts as well. We'll see. Oh man, what fight are we on here? So we're on. Holy shit, this card's actually going by really quick. Got 2 more fights. This Olajaychuk fight, 1 more after that. Quick card, actually. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Oh, Reese McKee, is that new edition? Oh, okay. Younger but way bigger. It's always like that between siblings, I feel. Yeah, that's true. I think that's actually true. Here we go. Olajaychuk. All right, this is gonna be Yanni the Greek's bet. I can almost guarantee it if he does give a bet. Olajaychuk by TKO minus 185. I can almost guarantee that's gonna be his bet. Carlos with the stash. Let's go. UFC's Marber. Let's see. Let's see how this boy does. I kind of feel like he's going to be kind of good. but we'll see. We shall see. Got these boys walking out. Theo Haig undefeated. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be on Haig via submission. We'll see though. Oh man. Here we go. Wow. All right. Never mind. Yanni the Greek's bet is Haig at plus 270. That was wrong. That was wrong. 30 cents. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I feel like my could be a welterweight. Crazy if I fought a light heavyweight. Yeah. I agree with you. I actually agree with you. All right, let's see how Yanni does here. Taking the value at plus 270. Even if he loses, it could be good value. We'll see how the fight plays out. I mean, Olajaychuk, his brother in the UFC, doesn't have Mikhail doesn't have great takedown defense to say the least, and he doesn't have good ability on the ground. So we'll see how his brother does against a jiu-jitsu specialist. Let's see, only 25 as well. Here we go, Gary. Gary's back, fellas. Now we're in for a banger. Here we go. Round one. Sinner is kind of a crazy name. Kind of a sick name. Yeah, it is. Takedown attempt. Not a great takedown attempt at all from Haig. Nice left hand lands from Olajaychuk. Oh, beautiful jab right hand. Or left hand, I should say, for Olajaychuk. Drops Haig. Nice jab. Haig's on a takedown here. Some nice ground and pound shots here. Oh, this might be it. Oh, that's it. It's over. It's over. Call it. Wow. Wait, time? Time? Back of the head shots? What the fuck? Let me stop my timer here. I don't think those were back of the head shots. I think they were good. I thought it was fine, but let's see. He thinks it was the back of the head. Smash him. Yeah, those are clean shots. Those are definitely clean shots. That should have been a stoppage. It's over. All right. That's what I thought. Yeah, he was definitely out. That should have been a stoppage, but that's the weirdest way you could possibly do it. That was the weirdest way to do it I've ever seen. It was just a clear, easy stoppage, but he kind of did it in a weird way. I guess he thought it was back of the headshots. All right. Good performance from Olajaychuk, I guess. Yana the Greek gets it wrong quickly. That was weird, but right decision, weird way to get there. Coleman going crazy tonight. Yeah, he is. That was so fucking weird. Why did he have to make that so weird? Reminds me of Drew Dober's last fight. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it was a similar position where, by the way, Olajaychuk's definitely getting a contract. But yeah, kind of a similar situation. That Drew Dober fight was kind of scary though, because after he was clearly out, and they kind of just let it go a little bit longer than maybe they should have, and he just didn't know where he was after the fight, which is weird. Yanni fighting air right now. He's doing terrible. He's 1 for 3. And I know he took the value at plus 3, whatever it was, but that was just a bad bet. I mean, it wasn't even close. Who's Yanni? It's Yanni the Greek. They have he's some better that they have on the broadcast. He always gives out his picks, and his picks are always terrible, it seems like. And he had he bet against that. We'll let Jay Chuck here. Oh, they got DC on the broadcast. Yeah, DC's probably right. There actually was a couple back of the head shots. It's kind of hard to see with his hair. But yeah, those are a couple back of the head shots, but I think he was already out before that. So Herzog called the fight essentially. All right. Yeah, Copeland definitely messed up. That was weird. Yeah, Cesare is kind of a sick name, to be honest. Definitely more than a couple back of the head, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe. I think he was probably out regardless. But yeah, it's just I guess it's kind of hard to tell with his hair. But yeah, maybe there's a few more back of the head shots. But yeah. I thought those were the back of the head after the first 3 shots. Maybe you boys right. I thought it was fine, but maybe you boys are right. You can see glaze across the neck. Okay, yeah, maybe I got to see another replay of it. You boys may be right. Well, Jacek said he said he thought it was fine. It's a bad angle. You can't really see it from there. It's a terrible angle. You can't see it. Oh, those look like the back of the head at the end, but you couldn't really see it before. Those look like they're fine. Yeah, actually, that might be back of the head. Gary Copeland. Gary Copeland's getting a lot of smoke on Twitter. Oh man. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where someone was out and then instead of calling the fight, they just called time. I don't really care though, but it'd be cool to see. Let's go. Maybe we'll get another opportunity to be in the Contender Series. And that obviously wasn't a good performance for him. He just got knocked out in the first 10 seconds, but we'll see. I mean, he never really got to establish his game plan. If the fight went longer, I guess who knows what would have happened. Yeah, we got the main event. Anybody know anything on these boys in the main event? Are they highly touted? Huge favor for Gene Paul here. Minus 575. 8-2 against 7-1. We'll see. That is funny. Yeah, that is very weird. Yeah, there's literally an illegal knee, a very clear illegal knee. It doesn't say anything. And then in between rounds, he's like, oh, you need more time? 5 minutes after the illegal knee happened. And then, this. Yeah, very weird. Very weird to say the least. Yeah, Gary's on fire tonight. Luckily for Gary, he'll be off for the rest of the night. But, yeah, a couple weird performances, or weird outcomes, I guess. But here we go, fellas. Get into the main. We got Gautier fighting soon. I'm excited to see Gautier. What is he on? UFC 320 in October, I think. Let's see. Yeah, he's on UFC 320 October 4th. I'm excited to see Gautier fight. Should be good. Literally only heard of this on this. Oh, okay. Yeah, both those guys look pretty good. But we'll see. We'll see this main event. Gary Cole would smell like alcohol. He's hanging out with Keith Peterson a little too much. Maybe they were wrestling. Gautier beats Sean. Yeah, I can see that. I think he'll be a legitimate contender. I mean, they're bringing him along slowly, obviously. I mean, Ozzy Diaz is his third fight in the UFC. Nothing against Ozzy Diaz, but they definitely are bringing him along slowly, which probably is a good thing. But I do think he's probably good enough to beat some of these higher level competition. Well, we'll see. I think the Ozzy Diaz fight will tell us a lot. If he goes in there and just finishes Ozzy in the first round, which I expect him to do, then from there, I think you give him a ranked guy, see how he does against him. Then you could really start to push Gautier quickly if he's just running through everybody, which I think he probably will do. DC kicks Sanko out of the booth. Yeah. DC is trying to work overtime here. Surprised Ozzy Diaz is still in the UFC. Sucks. Yeah, he's definitely not great. Yeah, this is accurate. I think this is accurate. These power rankings: Nalo, Olajaychek, McMillan, and then Choplin. I think this is accurate. Oh, he has McMillan at 4 because of the skill level. That's fair too, I guess. But I think McMillan's getting a contract. Choplin is not. Yeah, I think 3 of these 4 guys are probably getting a contract. I would think. I would be shocked if McMillan doesn't get a contract, but I'm assuming based on Dana's reaction, he probably will. Power rankings, what's that punching power? Nah, it's just who's gonna get a contract or who he thinks will. Punching power. Power punching rankings though would be Olajaychek, Nalo, and then probably the other 2. Maybe McMillan and Choplin. Never been to the judges' scorecard. Let's go. Fight rejection. Charles Johnson said he was supposed to fight Steve Erceg. Steve declined because he was getting married. Honestly, I'm kind of happy Steve declined that, to be honest. Not saying that he can't beat Charles Johnson. I actually think he could, but I would like to see Steve Erceg go up against someone who doesn't have a ton of power. But that would have been a really fun fight for New York. Charles Johnson and Steve Erceg. That would have been fun. Jason Herzog being the voice of reason. Nalo. Probably Nalo looks like the best fighter on this week, I would say. Olajaychek could be, but we just haven't seen that much of him. It was literally just a first second knockout. go. Here we go, boys. What happened to the other chick that was doing post-fight interviews? I like her more than saying. What happened to the other chick that was doing post-fight interviews? Who was it? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know. I can't even picture who you're talking about, but yeah, I know there's more. There's other people. I need Tyra to win. Yeah, he's fighting Moreno, right? I don't think it's official, but I think it's basically official kind of thing. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Tatsuro. I think Tyra is pretty good. He's really, really big for the weight class. And his jiu-jitsu is definitely elite. His grappling in general is really, really good. On the feet, he struggles a little bit in his Brandon Moreno fight, or Brandon Royval fight, I should say. But there's been some time since that fight. I think he'll make improvements. And I think Tyra versus Moreno is a really, really good fight. If Moreno could beat Tyra, though, in that fight, I think at that point, probably you got to give him another title shot, maybe, or maybe needs to fight one more time. But he's just in such a weird position because he lost already a few times to the champion. And as long as Pantoja is the champion, it's going to be difficult for Moreno to get a title shot. But at a certain point, if he beats enough guys, it's hard to deny him, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm also a fan of Tyra. Took a little bit of a step back from the Royval fight, but he kind of got right back on track in his last one. Very easy win for him. And yeah. Gene is winning. I feel like, yeah, I'm probably more confident than most people that Gene Silva is going to beat Lopez. Oh, sorry, not Gene Silva. You're talking about Gene. Talking about John Paul. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know. But we will see. He is a huge favorite, minus 575. See how he looks from California. Jean Paul. Six first-round finishes, ton of power in his hands, 5 submissions. There's Gary Copeland. Let's go. Can never get enough of Gary. Gene Silva's winning too, I think. Yeah, I'm actually very confident Gene Silva gets it done. Nothing against Diego Lopez. He's a good fighter. He has really good jiu-jitsu, and on the feet, he does some things well. I just think Gene Silva is probably at a different level than Diego Lopez, in my opinion. But we'll see. And in terms of the physicality, I think it's very similar between both of those guys. So, yeah. We got Yanni the Greek, and he plays for the main event? No. If no plays for the main event, Yanni the Greek is 1 for 3 on this card. Fortunately. Or fortunately. Depends how you look at it. A lot of body shots. Yeah, that is true. It is very uncommon to go to the body. I think it should be utilized more. I mean, you talk about Aaron Pico does it really well. Ilya Taporia does it really well. A nice body shot, it can go a long way. Guys don't really use it in MMA. I think it should be utilized more. Gary Copeland get an extra work in here. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Big party. Let's go. Red Jack. All right, boys. Let's get into it. 28, 26. Yeah, mine is a huge favorite for John Bull. All right. Let's get into it, boys. Here we go. Round one. Ooh. John Bull with a nice leg kick. Yeah, they do look like they're in a different weight class. Congdon is so much bigger. Congdon's on the pressure here. Nice right hand lands for Congdon. Ooh, nice leg kick for Congdon. Jim Paul's on the pressure here. Nice jab and head kick behind it for Congdon. Not much power or damage, but bad. Leg kick partially lands from John Paul. Ooh. Jab to the bottom. Ooh, big overhand right. Oh! Oh! Holy shit! Holy shit. Beautiful head kick. He was out cold. Wow. Dude, that was insane, actually. Dude, holy shit. That was an insane win for John Paul. Head kick had him hurt bad. And then finished him not too long after that. That was beautiful. I got to see a replay on that. Holy fucking shit. That was insane. Now you know. All right, well, he'll obviously get a contract. Holy shit. It was a short fight. I thought Congdon was looking decent, but beautiful head kick. Ooh, head kick landed clean. He was essentially out on his feet. Then he lands a beautiful right hand clean to put him out cold. Oh, yeah, he was essentially out already. But then, boom, right hand lands clean. And that was it. Oh, his hands were just too low. He didn't see that head kick coming at all. That was nice. Really, really good performance. Nice. Chicken dance, amazing win. Yeah, yeah. Dana White was happy about it. He'll obviously get a contract. I think most of these guys are going to get a contract. Feel for Cogden there a little bit. He's upset, but good performance there from John Paul. All right, we'll see. I'm assuming Pix, who's getting a contract. Obviously, John Paul's going to get a contract. Ola Jacek's going to get a contract. Nella will get a contract. And I guess I'll say McMillan will get a contract, but honestly, I wouldn't be shocked either way if he gets it or not. But I'm assuming he probably will. The only guy that I think probably won't get a contract that won is Chaplin. John Paul is a more dangerous Andre touchy-feely. Yeah, I could see that. Andre touchy-feely. Jean Paul. Yeah, I could see it though. I could see it. Andre Feely. Let's go. Good fights. Good fights. Looks like Feely, yeah. I can see it. Good fights overall. What do you boys think of the card? I thought it was solid. Definitely better than the first time we did a little watch along for week 1 of the season. Week 1 was terrible, bro. But this was pretty good. As I said, I think most of these guys are going to get a contract. 4 out of 5, I think, will get a contract. But we'll see. We're getting into that point. Now. Aljo's there. Let's go. Whole crowd is with this guy. This is sick, actually. Good for him. John, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. We just wrapped up the Dana White Contender Series. Pretty good card, I would say, overall. Same side head kick, Leon jab. Yep. That's it's very common after the Leon Edwards thing, the same side head kick after the jab. Leon made it popular. It's very effective. John Paul did a good job. His opponent didn't even see it coming. Hurt him bad with the head kick. Finished it off with a beautifully timed and placed right hand. And that was it. Look at that jab into the head kick. He was essentially out. Then boom, beautiful right hand. Bink. And that was it. And yeah, he was out bad. That's beautiful. Ooh, full power into it as well, into that right hand. Crazy. Nice finish. That's a shot Tapori got rocked with. The head kick, yeah, it was. I'm surprised Tapori didn't go out from that head kick. That was insane. That was he was able to survive that, and he was also able to get the finish not too long after that. Yeah, he'll definitely get a contract after that. See, I'm just curious to see who gets contracts, and then we'll wrap up the stream. Oof, that's beautiful. Jab to the head kick. That was nice. Oh man, that right hand was brutal. Honestly, Diaz. Let's go. Good for him. Good win. Seems like a good guy. Here we go. We got another fight announcement. Ricky Simone versus Rony Barcelos, November 8th inside the Apex. Fine fight, I guess. Nothing crazy, but it's not bad. Yeah, the head kick was sweet. All 5 winner gets a contract, right? Maybe we're going to get one too. There's a chance. I don't think so. I don't think all 5 get it. I heard. Someone said Copeland should get his contract revoked. Let's see. Throw him some shade at Yanni the Greek. Nalo plus 250. That's great value for anybody who took that. Plus 225 for John Paul. That would be a nice parlay if anyone took that. I doubt anyone took that, but you did. Nice parlay. All right, fellas, let's get into this. Let's get into the decision here. What'd you boys think of the card? And they're kind of just showing replays for this fight. Oof. Big right overhand right landed before even the finishing sequence. Bink. That was nice. Very nice. What's going on though? Do they usually do this? Or am I tripping? Here we go. Let's see who gets a contract. McMillan went to the hospital. We'll see if McMillan gets a contract. David gets his win money. All right, Tommy McMillan gets a contract like we thought. Eduardo does not get a contract, also like we thought. I'm assuming these last three guys will get a contract. He gets a contract. Nala gets a contract. He's 36, as I said. They're gonna have to push him quickly. Well, Jacek should get a contract, I'm assuming. All right. Oh, Jacek gets a shot. That must suck if you're sitting there and you don't get a contract. Everybody else is getting one around you. That must suck. John Paul obviously gets a contract. And there you go. Dana's a lot happier this time than the last time we watched. But all right. That's a Contender series. Thanks everybody for joining the watch along. I appreciate everybody for being here. Thanks for all the comments and everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up at this point. I'll see you fellas tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Also have a video coming out tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And until tomorrow, peace out, fellas. Thanks for everyone being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.